What's going on, guys? Bearded Rich here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are out in the woods doing some training today with a few different rifles. I'm testing some gear out and stuff like that. And this is one of the rifles that I haven't shown you guys on the channel yet, but I'm sure you've seen the background. This is my Ruger American 5.56. It's a great little gun. So the quick specs for the rifle is a 16-inch barrel, uh, plastic stock. It comes in about 6 pounds. This is the older version, so they have a newer version of this rifle. This rifle on their website on Ruger's website shows no longer available. You can probably still pick it up. So I picked this up used a few months ago for like 350 bucks, 300 bucks from Shooters in Camden. So if you're local to the Tennessee area, check out Shooters in Camden. Cool place. It was a used rifle, but I couldn't tell that it was used. So I don't know how many rounds were on it before I bought it, but couldn't have been many. I've put roughly 300 through it. Great rifle so far, zero malfunctions. It makes an excellent suppressor host. I'll roll in some footage of me out here with this gun shooting today, and it's very quiet. Very quiet gun. Back to the gun. So it takes standard 5.56 AR-15 mags. There's a 20 rounder. Comes in, locks in good. You can do 30s. You can do D60s. There's the profile of the rifle. I think it looks kind of cool personally. But you can do 30 rounders, D60s. It does come with a 10 round mag. Push button mag release like your standard AR-15, which is nice. Mine doesn't fall free just because of the paint that I have got some in the mag well. So there it is. But it is nice that it has the push button. The bolt, make sure it's empty. It's got a little bit of slop to it, as you can hear. So it's not a precise gun by any means. It isn't like, it's not a precise gun. So if you guys are wondering like, oh, I need a super tight bolt, this ain't it. But it is loose. It does keep the dirt out of it. I've got a little bit of dirt in there, but it still runs. You can run it fairly quick. I mean, it's not terrible. It hangs up a little bit, but it's not bad. Trigger on it is actually pretty good. Make sure I'm clear. There's almost no wall. I mean, no take up. I mean, like you're on the wall immediately, and then it's just a real short, clean break. It's not like a Geisley trigger or anything like that, so don't expect a Geisley quality or anything, but it is nice. It is a really nice trigger. The gun weighs roughly 6-ish pounds, a hair over. Obviously, with the optic and the suppressor on it, it's going to add the weight. But I mean, I've carried this gun around today. I have another rifle and some gear out here testing. So overall today, I've probably walked a little over 2 miles total between testing the two different rifles and walking the trails and filming the shots and shooting the targets and stuff that I have out here. And I've tried to carry both rifles at least a mile, just walking, that I'm testing today to get the feel. And this one is nice. I mean, you can carry this rifle all day. So if you're wanting like a backpack rifle, a get home rifle, survival rifle, something to carry around in a tractor or whatever while you're walking on the farm or wherever, I would recommend it. I mean, I really would. It's super light, super maneuverable. You can run the bolt pretty quick, like I said. So if you need to use it for like a defense situation, you could. I wouldn't necessarily recommend a bolt action for a defensive situation, but if you got pressed into that role with it, you could take care of business. Yeah, great gun so far. Now obviously I haven't put 1,000 rounds to it or anything like that. So reliability, we will see how it does down the road. But this is my first thoughts on it, my initial review to kind of introduce it to the channel, introduce it to you guys. And kind of just to track where it is. So roughly 300 rounds. It's done good so far. We will do accuracy testing on it at distance to see how she does. But overall, I like it. I think it's super cool. I would recommend picking one up if you guys see one on the shelf and it's like 300 bucks. I'd pick one up. The 300 Blackout, like I said, is very popular. I like my 5.56 stuff. just to stay consistent. But overall, it's great. Vortex 1 to 8 again is awesome on this rifle. The only other option I would go with is maybe a 2.5 to 10. Maybe a red dot. I would consider like an EOTech or even like a Holosun with like a low mount, like a T2 or something, a low mount on it. But the LPVO I think is the route to go. That kind of rhymes with these rifles, but that's my opinion. If you get one, you do what you want with it. But yeah, so not a super in-depth review on it, but it's a great rifle, guys. I would recommend it so far. I like it a lot. If you guys have any questions about the gun, let me know. Like I said, today primarily was a day to test out my chest rig and my pack. This is the final day of testing for this. I've put quite a few hours behind this chest rig now, so I'll be doing a review on it soon. But I want to bring a couple guns out to kind of test and introduce to the channel and stuff like that. So this is one of them. But yeah, guys, if you have any questions about the gun or anything like that, let me know in the comments below. If you want to support the channel, the best way to do that is to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. That's the best way you guys can help me support the channel. If you want to support the channel in other ways, I have two different ways. There is a super chat or a thanks down below. You can support me directly through YouTube here, donate some money to the channel. It would help. It helps out if you guys want to do that. Another good way is Amazon associate links down below. Just different gear and targets and stuff like that that I use on the channel or that I personally like. If you guys click on those links and buy anything through those links, I get a little of a kickback if you want to. If not, don't worry about it. I just want to let you guys know that's a good way to support the channel. But again, liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, that's the best way to support the channel. It helps me get through YouTube's BS. I've been demonetized once and had to get a hold of YouTube and go through that crap, so that was annoying. But guys, thank you so much for all the support. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all the likes and all the subs. The 5,000 subscriber giveaway, I'm working up something for it. It's going to be bigger than the last one. The 2,000 subscriber giveaway has still not been claimed. So I'm gonna redo that video for the third time, and hopefully you guys, somebody will get this lower build kit. I want to give this lower build kit away to you guys so bad as a thank you for all that you guys have done for me. But anyway, enough of that, guys. Thank you so much. If you have any questions about anything you've seen in the video, let me know. Otherwise, stick around. I got some good stuff coming up. Stay strapped, and I'll see you at the range.